visit our website.
This is English from BBC Learning English.
Hello, is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic for listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
And I'm Neil. In this program,
hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic, authentic listening practice, and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
And I'm Neil. In this program,
hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English show. English 怎么这样的 ？English 中国人的 English show that brings you an interesting topic.
Authentic listening practice and hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute show that brings you an interesting topic. Topic 话题。
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English show that brings you an interesting topic. 我在直播。Hello and welcome to， 你要吗？直播就把你秀上网络。
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English show that brings you an interesting topic. 这个，我现在为什么这样子啊？我明明就是跑掉了。切，你直播谁？跟谁？直播上网啊？Why？ 他不让我直播，为什么 ？Oh my god！ My God！ 明明就可以的啦，怎么不让我直播？切！我现在设了一个番茄钟不让我直播，没关系，但是大家听得到我的声音，我的声音就是可以直播了。反正我本来就没有露脸，是吧？继续。
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
这什么意思啊 ？Authentic 是什么意思呢？作者 Authentic 作者吧，它是真正的、真实的、可信的。He is authentic.
He is authentic. In his view, this is the common authentic human nature.
In his view， 在他看来 ，this is a common 普通的 authentic 真实的 human nature 人性 ，authentic 就真实的，真实。好 ，authentic 再关掉 ，authentic 真实的 authentic。
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
这什么字啊 ？Incredibly。
Authentic listening practice and 6 items.
好，加油！我也没力气了，赶快去吃饭，快一点。我煮东西了。不过你那个煮的电锅很快，动作蛮快。你那个电锅不错，煮的很快。我的电锅不错。它煮汤很快。对啊，那很好啊，节省时间。快，不出来。应该要出来的。
嘿。
网络不太稳啊。Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. 单词 incredibly 是什么意思呢？我们来查一下这个词。 每次都这样就跑掉。
This is a download from
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English Show. Authentic listening practice and
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English, the show that brings you an interesting topic, authentic listening practice, and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
incredibly,
Incredibly.
incredibly,
Incredibly.
incredibly,
Incredibly.
难以相信的，不能相信的，非常的 incredibly, incredibly, considerably, remarkably， 就是难以相信的。这句话为什么会这样翻呢？不太理解。真实的 authentic listening practice 听力练习 and 6 items of incredibly 非常的 useful vocabulary 非常有用的 vocabulary and then
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary and then
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary and then
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary and then
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary. I'm Dan.
Authentic listening practice and 6 items of incredibly useful vocabulary and then.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us. 关于午餐的 discussing the lovely topic， 关于午餐的有趣话题 and what our lunch choices say about us， 提醒我们的什么？对。We are to be discussing the lovely topic of lunch. 这个可爱的话题 and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program,
we'll be discussing the...
This is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, visit our... And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us. This.
And I'm Neil. In this program, we'll be discussing the lovely topic of lunch and what our lunch choices say about us.
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today? 你今天将为什么要多用这个词啊？你午餐准备吃什么？午餐要做什么？还 doing for lunch today？ 你午餐要做什么？
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
So Dan, what are you doing for lunch today?
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? This is a download from BBC.
I'd love to.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks.
Neil, are you asking me to join you? I'd love to, thanks. There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out. We should check out right next to the office if you just.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out. It's right next to the office.
Right next to the office if you just. 为什么 have to check out? Check out 是 check out 吗？ This great little Vietnamese place we have to check out. Check out 就是看看的。Right next to the office if you just. Check out. CHECK check out 它有看看的意思。会去结账，对啊，它是结账啊，它很特别哦，结账在这边 reach out 变成是去看看。There's
this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if you just.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if just.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if just.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if you just.
There's this great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if you just. There's this
great little Vietnamese place we have to check out right next to the office if you just.
Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I brought a sandwich.
Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry. You see, I brought a sandwich. Open up 带出吗？引出。Open up. Open up 打开。展示。揭露。开发。揭露 open up 有打开、开设、开辟、开创、开设、揭露的意思。
Oh, a sandwich. Again. How dull. Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day. And yes, it's mostly sandwiches.
都会跑掉。Neil, are you asking me?
English.
Actually, I was just asking.
To find out more, visit our website.
Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I bought a sandwich. Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I've bought a sandwich. Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I've bought a sandwich. Actually,
This is a download from BBC Learning English. This is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, visit our website.
6 Minutes English.
From BBC Learning English.
Actually, I was just asking to
open up today's topic.
So
Sorry, you
we
see,
received
I brought a
both
sandwich.
Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I bought a sandwich. Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic.
Sorry, you see, I brought a sandwich.
Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I bought a sandwich. Actually, I was just asking to open up today's topic. Sorry, you see, I bought a sandwich. Actually, I was just asking to talk about today's topic. Sorry, you see, I bought a sandwich. A sandwich again. How
Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich again. How dull. Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich again.
How dull.
Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich again. How dull. Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich
again.
How dull. Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich again. How dull. Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day. A sandwich again. How dull.
Well, you're not the only one. A survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
A sandwich again. How dull. Well, you're not the only one. Survey from 2012 showed a third of Britons eat exactly the same thing for lunch every day.
And yes, it's mostly sandwich.
And yes, it's mostly sandwiches.
And yes, it's mostly sandwich.
And yes, it's most sandwiches.
And yes, it's mostly sandwich.
And yes, it's mostly sandwiches.
I had a curry yesterday.
I have had a curry yesterday. Curry 在这边它就是指咖喱，特别咖喱怎么会用 curry 很特别哈 ？Curry， I had a curry 的饭菜 ，curry 的食物用 curry。
Curry.
Curry 是咖喱。
I had a curry yesterday.
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 I had a curry yesterday. I had a curry yesterday.
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on. So we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
How long is the average lunch break in the UK? Well, it's almost lunchtime, so we better get on with our question, which is, how long is the average lunch break in the UK?
Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 45 minutes, or C, 25
minutes? Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 25 minutes, or C, 45 minutes, or C, 25 minutes?
Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 45 minutes, or C, 25 minutes?
Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 45 minutes, or C, 25 minutes?
Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 45 minutes, or C, 25
minutes? Is it A, an hour and a half, B, 45 minutes, or C, 25 minutes?
Oh, I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
Pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes. Well, I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure must be C, 25 minutes.
Oh, I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
I wish it was an hour. I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
Oh, I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
Oh, I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
I wish it was an hour and a half, but I'm pretty sure it must be C, 25 minutes.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you are right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually make me feel a bit peckish. Peckish 它在这边的意思呢
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish. Peckish. That's a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Feeling peckish, Dad?
Make me peckish. Chilled.
Peckish.
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 Peckish. Chilled. Peckish.
Peckish.
Yes. P-E-C-K-I-S-H. Peckish.
Peckish.
Peckish. P-C-K-I-S. Peckish. Chilled. P-E-C-K-I-S. Peckish.
Peckish.
Peckish. P-E-C-K-I-S. Peckish. Chilled.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you are right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch.
All
this talk of lunch is actually
making
making
me
me
feel
feel
a bit anxious. Well, we'll find out if you're right. Just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch.
All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish. Well, we'll find out if you're right. Just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch.
All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish. Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish. Making me feel a bit peckish. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this talk of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Well, we'll find out if you're right just before lunch. All this topic of lunch is actually making me feel a bit peckish.
Peckish, that's a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Peckish, Dad?
Peckish is a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Feeling peckish then? It's a slang word. 它是一个 slang word 俚语 slang word 俚语 slang word
Slang word.
slang word slang word
Peckish, that's a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Peckish, Dad?
Feeling peckish then? Peckish is a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Feeling peckish then?
Peckish, that's a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Peckish, Dad?
Then? Peckish is a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Feeling peckish then?
Peckish, that's a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry.
Feeling
Peckish,
peckish
Dad?
then? Peckish is a great word, isn't it? It's a slang word for being a bit hungry. Feeling peckish then?
I am now. Now, about you and your sandwich, Neil.
And now about you and your sandwich, Neil.
I am now. Now, about you and your sandwich, Neil.
Neil. And now about you and your sandwich, Neil. And now about you and your sandwich, Neil.
I am now. Now, about you and your sandwich, Neil.
And now about you and your sandwich, Neil.
I am now. Now, about you and your sandwich, Neil.
Neil. And now about you and your sandwich, Neil.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Listen to food writer B. Wilson. Two slices of bread, 两片面包 ，slices 两片吧，这个是片的意思，切片
Slices.
，slices slices slice
Slice.
slice slice
Slices.
slices slice slices
Slices.
slices 就切片 ，two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling marked with filling 加的馅 filling 这边是馅 filling 是填充 with filling 填充充填填料 With filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson. 好，先休息一下，下9点15分休息一下。还差5秒钟，再念一次。
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Two slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson. 我的白名单，我明明就有加白名单吗？我不太理解是我的白名单。对啊，无法相机我是白名单欸，为什么大下机是白名单？为什么？现在休息哈，已经大概有自配45分钟，休息一下，输出一下我的那些有的。 好，继续练习我的英文。现在直播还在继续进行中。
Which adjective does she use? 2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
2 slices of bread with filling might be the most popular British lunch choice, but it didn't used to be that way. Listen to food writer B. Wilson.
Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches?
Which adjective? Adjective 和 adjective 不太一样。Adjective 就是 adjective
Adjective.
adjective adjective adjective
Adjective.
adjective.
Which adjective does she
is
use to
used
describe
to describe sandwich? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches?
Which adjective does she
is
use
used
to describe
sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches? Which adjective does she use to describe sandwiches?
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were large. They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey. They were what you had in an agency. They were what you had on a long train journey. An emergency as emergency 要查一下，紧急情况。
Emergency.
Emergency 紧急情况。
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey. A long train 长途的 journey 火车。
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey. Long train journey 长途的车。
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
They were what you had in an emergency. They were what you had on a long train journey.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
You are kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better. 临时午餐呢？临时的午餐 makeshift lunch makeshift 临时的旋翼 makeshift
makeshift,
临时的 makeshift 转变 shift 转换线 makeshift。因为 shift 它本身就是快速移动、快速转动、快速移动的一个作用，是 makeshift。
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature.
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature.
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature.
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature.
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature.
It was a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature. It was
a
a makeshift lunch when you couldn't get any signature. It was a kind of makeshift lunch when you couldn't get anything better.
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift
meals. So when make sandwich had humble origin， 卑微的出身呢 ，humble origin，humble 是卑微的 ，humble 谦逊简陋的 ，humble lunch
humble
谦逊的、恭顺的、简陋的 ，humble lunch。
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift meals.
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift meals， 当做是一个临时的食物。
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift
meals. So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift meals.
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift
meals. So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift meals.
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift
meals. So, ham sandwiches had humble origins as makeshift meals.
So, sandwich had humble origins as makeshift
meals. So, sandwiches had humble origins as makeshift meals.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.
When you can do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better. 但是你所采取的一个措施，创造解决方案 solution。Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.
Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you can't create when you can't do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better. Makeshift describes something temporary and low quality, a solution you create when you can't do anything better.好，我们今天的直播就到这结束，阿弥陀佛。